All right, let's get started. We'll open it up for questions for the student athletes.
Logan, last time you got the start, it was kind of a last minute thing. You didn't know what was it like getting out there today? I'm assuming you probably had a little more heads up.
Yeah, got the whole week to get ready, so it was good. But yeah, it was nice being out prepared and just knowing going out there to execute, play. We did our job tonight, so I'm happy with it.
Did you know you were the starter for this week, or is this something like going forward, that situation there?
Ask that again.
Like, obviously, you knew you were starting for this week, but is that like going forward that you knew you were the starter, or is this kind of a guess?
I've not been told anything, so I'm just gonna act like it, play like it. So.
Do you think you played like it tonight?
Ups and downs. We won. That's what matters to me. Got to be better for sure, though.
Chris, how did you feel the defense did, especially up front? Y'all got the most tackles for loss y'all got in years. Same thing for sacks. Just how did it feel?
It felt great, especially when they're not expecting it from us. Moving up where we have moved up already, but they're not going to expect nothing from us. They think we're undersized, so coming out and actually being physical and showing them that we can play with them is what was one of the things we wanted to do. And we knew it started up front.
For Chris and Quay, did y'all see something on film that told you y'all could have this kind of success up front tonight, or is that just how it played out?
Go ahead.
I feel like the guys that we prepare every week to go out and win and dominate, and I feel like we prepared well this week. The guys up front, they work hard each and every day as well. Coach Green does a great job with them, and I feel confident with them. And I think that there's nobody that that come out there and just dominate us, and I feel like they feel the same way.
And Chris, anything you kind of saw this week that led you to believe y'all might have this kind of performance?
Yeah, they work hard, but they don't work harder than us. Nobody will work harder than us.
Quay, it was kind of a weird play where you got the interception. Just tell us about what you saw in that and just how you feel with that.
Right, so my initial drop was to the boundary, but I saw the quarterback roll out, and I just shifted my zone towards the field, and I saw my D-line and the guys getting pressure, and I knew he was going to throw it, so I just made a great play, an effort play to get over to the field and make a pick, so excited.
Logan, you rushed for over 100 yards. How many of your rushes were called quarterback runs, and how many of them were option plays?
Just about all of them are reads. We have some read on that to give a pull or throw.
How much does he emphasize to you that the quarterback in this system has to be a runner?
I think I feel like it's fairly obvious, but it works. It allows us to open it up and space the ball out, so it helps with the pass game and getting the running back some touches too.
Quay, you're a fifth-year senior. I guess redshirt, you'd say. You're here, I guess you'd say this is your third program, closer to home. How does it feel, one, with your experience, and then two, how does it feel playing close to home?
Just in my experience, it allows me to play a little bit faster, allows me to see things that, maybe I can help my team with that I've saw in the past, and also just being home and just knowing that every game I have 15 plus family members being able to come here and watch me play, and that means a lot to me because, family is everything to me, and just I've been away for a while, you know what I mean, and just coming back and being from a small town and having those people to support me just means a lot to me. So I'm grateful that Coach Richard, I know I say this a lot, and Coach Allen, they gave me an opportunity to be back close to my family.
Logan, you seem like you're agreeing with him. I know it's obviously kind of across the state, it's like a 2-hour drive, but to be able to play back in Alabama, how important is that to be able to bring your family in?
It means everything to me. Where I was before, it couldn't happen a whole lot, so just having them here every weekend, it's really special to me and really important to me.
Logan, what does Quentin bring to the offense? It seemed like you were looking for him a lot, and there were even a couple times that weren't technically complete, but I think he caught it just out of bounds, just so close. What's that connection like for you?
Yeah, he's a heck of a player, first of all, and he shows up in practice every day, and he works hard, and I think he showed up tonight. So.
Quentin, how did it feel to be named a captain, especially after this is your first season with Jax State? Just how did it feel, and tell me about tonight.
It felt good. It means that my work is being recognized. Coming into the program, just trying to get my feet wet and fit in with the team. So being able to be a captain was a great honor.
Quentin, we've seen between Coastal and then tonight, we've seen a couple of receivers have a lot of success with some big downfield plays.
Right.
I don't know What is that? Just maybe y'all are finally finding a groove on that side, or what sort of led to that?
It's kind of just getting the connection with the quarterbacks. We knew we were going to get man coverage today, so we just have to win our one-on-one matchups. And Logan had the trust in us to put the ball up, and we just got to go make a play.
When you have one of those plays early, does that kind of help you to maybe keep having those plays
Right.
later in the game?
I mean, the confidence just goes through the roof. Once you make the first one, you feel like you can make anyone that comes your way, and it just gets offense rolling. So it's a good feeling.
But can you just tell us about that touchdown and just what you saw from the defense?
We knew we were getting man coverage all week. That's what they showed on film. So just had to get inside, win, break them off, and put the ball right wherever it needs to be.
When you're a receiver in this offense, considering how much the running backs run and the quarterbacks run, do you have to have a little bit of a different mindset when you're out there?
Just have to do your job. You're out there for a reason, and every play, it could be the play that changes the game. So whether that's a block or a route, you just got to be open or finish your block just to help the team succeed.
For all of you who saw Malik's crazy run from side to side, and just what was your thoughts about that play?
Well, I mean, I'm thinking tempo, and he keeps going back left, so I'm like, oh my gosh, you're going to go down, or what's going to happen? And, he made a heck of a play, great run. We should have got in, though.
Yeah, same thing. I'm blocked to the left. I just hear the crowd roaring, so I'm guessing he's running back the other way, and I look and I see him make a couple more guys miss. I was hoping he got in the end zone, but we ended up finishing the drive. It felt good.
Heck of a play.
For me, going against him in fall camp and in practice every day, I see that a lot. I see it often, so I expect it from him. But like they said, he's supposed to score.
Yeah, he's a playmaker. I mean, it's nothing new. He does that day in and day out. So yeah.
Got time for about 2 more questions.
For the defense, you guys had 3 interceptions, 6 sacks, I think, 12 plus tackles for losses. How do you take this game, a game like this, and keep that momentum maybe going until into next week? And then I know after that, the schedule turns a little harder after that.
I feel like, we're just going to keep the momentum rolling. Like I said, every week we're going to approach it the same way. We're going to approach practice and work hard and trust Coach Allen with his game plan. And just big shout out to him for preparing us the best that he can. And I feel like if we just trust what he teaches us and his scheme, then we'll be fine.
For Chris and Quay, is there any, when y'all are having a game like this, especially when it gets late in the game, is there any kind of talk on the sideline, like any competition, like, oh man, I'm getting that next sack, or I'm getting that next big hit, and then Quay also would ask, one of the last sacks y'all got in the game, I think you blew up a guy blocking, and you were just so close.
Right.
Did I saw you kind of go to the end zone, and you're like emotional. I was just wondering what's going through your head on that play.
Just having fun, actually, man. Just, Coach calling a play and us going out there and executing it. It's beautiful. And, maybe I didn't get the sack, but I helped my teammates get a sack. And, that means a lot to me that I can contribute. And just seeing them make plays as well, it's just fun, man, especially when you're winning.
And then just for both of y'all, any competition on the side, any talk like, oh, I'm going to get this next one, or?
I mean, that's across the board, the whole defense. Everything is healthy competition between us.
I feel like, especially in the linebacker room, Larry Worth had got a pick earlier in the game, and, he was like, any other linebacker's going to get an interception. And I was just like, I didn't say nothing, because it wasn't guaranteed, but I was like, you know what, I think I'm going to go out and give you an interception. And I feel like there's always in the linebacker room, there's always a little competition with like interceptions or turnovers especially. So,
Appreciate you guys. Thanks so much.
Thank you.